Top of the morning, y'all. Hope you're doing good. I spent yesterday out in the Dove field all day like a good Mississippian would. Only got shot once, by the way. We took a group of about 6 15-year-olds out there. They just got to be a little bit, better about knowing their markers and knowing where people are standing. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to ask a very important question. Is the 401k a scam? I remember being about 25 years old, y'all, and not even knowing what a 401k was. I'm thinking, if I sign up for my company's 401k, I'm not even sure I can run that far. That's like 250 miles. I'm not David Goggins. But seriously, anybody from about 25 years old and up should already be thinking about a retirement plan, which is probably about 95% of us on here. CBS News just did a very interesting piece. Not that I watched them, but I read about it. It was an interesting piece, basically saying we're all screwed because, get this, 11 million people in America right now cannot retire. Now watch this video real quick and tell me that this ain't your parents or you yourself. Watch this.
This is certainly not part of Larry Gessick's retirement plan. The 77-year-old electrician by trade leaves at 5:30 a.m. and heads for his part-time job unloading trailers at a local supermarket in St. Petersburg, Florida for $14.75 an hour. His wife Joyce, 66, prepares for her workday, making $14 an hour as a full-time legal administrator.
It's not really a retirement.
What is it?
It's working every day.
The Gessicks came out of retirement not because they wanted to, but because they had to, and are among the 11 million Americans, 1 in 5 over 65, who are still working.
It's hard, 77, still busting my butt.
So I don't feel like that situation is isolated whatsoever. We all know people exactly like that. And look, I think it's time that we finally admit that an actual effective retirement plan was probably just set up for the World War II generation. That's the only time it was actually set up to be effective, because now death is the new retirement. Our government cares more about helping illegals and giving them a free, nice, comfortable life than the ones who have paid their way into the economy for 4 or 5 decades. Same thing with our military. When they get back home, they get little to no support. And why should we even be surprised with this stuff going on with the Social Security? It's like dating a toxic girlfriend who uses you only when it's convenient for her. That's what our government does to us, and y'all all know this. So I'm going to propose something on here, and I really hope with all my heart that somehow this gets up the ladder all the way to Trump, because I think this would be a beautiful thing. After you retire, you should pay no income taxes anymore. I'll say it one more time. After you retire, you should no longer pay taxes. Do y'all know that before 1913, nobody paid taxes? And it's funny because a lot of big stuff got done, but they don't want anybody to retire in America. They want you to die so they don't have to pay out the benefits. Now let me put a good spin on this, all right? The companies that you work for are gonna pressure you to not take a sick day or a vacation, and they want you to be there all the dadgum time and be dependable to move up the ladder, right? You've heard this a million times. But y'all want some free advice from my 76-year-old Uncle Ray Ray? He said, the false hope of a 401k is exactly why I take vacations. It's exactly why I take care of myself and do whatever I want right now. Because if I'm gonna work my bones into the ground anyway, I might as well enjoy it while I still got a little lead left in the pencil. Both Democrats and Republicans are responsible for this because both parties are in the pockets of the corporations, squeezing every single ounce of profit they can out of Americans. But that's why when you get that first job in your early 20s, and you don't take any time off, it's to pressure you. The boss is trying to train you up because they don't want an employee, they want an indentured servant most of the time. Don't curse yourself in life by answering to the man for every single day of it. Use that PTO. Don't be scared to, find another job if you have to. That old saying, you can travel when you're retired, is out the window. Live life right now. So that 401k, is it really a scam? Well, I know some people who have really made it work, and they've planned very well, but that's just not the reality for a lot of people. And this is why I tell y'all all the time, if you've ever had an interest in silver or gold, this is exactly why I partner with Allegiance Gold. I'll put the link below if you just want to check them out. It's just a way to hedge against inflation. It's a way we can fight back, right? So here's today's game plan. Let's pray that the Democrats are out of office. That way we don't have to keep funding their wars and the stuff that they love so much and all the illegals and all the money that's going to go to them instead of the Americans that rightfully deserve it. Let's pray for that actively, all right? And remember, if all else fails, you're just one illegal business away from generational wealth. Just kidding. Sort of. Y'all be good.